Yo, overpass is out. That means you guys get another video. Lucky you. Overpass has 2 B players, a B float, and 2 A players. If you play monster, you path like this. Don't break your legs on the stairs. Go this way. There's no water to break your fall anymore, so you aim for the tyre. Tyre is squishy. I don't know why. The only thing you need to know is molly this every round. Watch out for the monster rush, because the reason the float starts B is because they can always rush monster at the start of every round, but they can't rush A without like going through long or banana and giving up info. You can middle click this molly, or you can throw it off this backboard. The only thing you shouldn't do is throw it off this wall, because it will take this weird bounce up and just fuck you. So don't do that. If you want to, it will be resmoked for the first time by your rotator player, but if you want to smoke it afterwards, make sure you're getting the smoke deep enough that it doesn't spill out at all, because then like they won't push through this because you could be up close and holding this and you're like unflashable. It's just suicide to do that. If you don't want to reveal yourself, you can look at this little nubbin thing and then jump throw, and it will like bounce in front as well, which is fine. I mean, you're probably fine to just run for it, to be honest. You're just like jiggling this to make sure they don't come out, or you can jump spot as well off this lip because it like bounces your head, so it's pretty safe. So you can do that like a flash out to get ready to peek afterwards, whatever. I like to not use the smoke there and just save it and deploy it defensively, like B Inferno. You know, you can underhand it as well. It gives you some one ways over here that you can use, you don't have to use, but from their perspective, like they can't see shit, they have to like jump through it, which is suicide if they want to like, get there, or they have to run all the way around here to clear you, and it puts out any mollies because this is something you molly quite a lot. Yeah, that's it for monster. Just if you're the short player, you path the other direction, so same thing, but you go lower because you're going to throw the short pipe molly. You do that like this. It looks, you aim at the top of this building, and then you just middle click throw as you're running in one fluid motion. It looks harder than it is, it's actually really easy. If you don't want to do that, then you can stand still and look for the boarded window and then just aim through to the left of it. That will always land in the same space every time, but you like losing momentum, so if you want to like take short, it's worse for that. The other thing you always want to do is go to this wood wall, aim on the top of this wood wall. You need to be breaking door every round. And the reason you break door is because you're going to be doing a lot of jump spotting. And when you jump spot here, you get info on short, you get info on connector. When you get info on connector, you see their legs way before they can ever see you, which means you can come back here and you can spam. And when you spam, make sure you're spamming to the left of this Nachtbastel sign, because if you like look at the other side, there's no armor pen through the white bit, so just spam like to the left of it, and you'll get all the way through connector. Yeah, so you're doing a lot of jump spotting. You can also, if the door's broken, if you aim at the top of this thing, you can like, or like down here with the jump throw actually, you can like flash connector for anyone in blue, which is quite nice. Like if you've got people here, you can swing off that, clear it. If they go short, you've got the sound cue from your molly, but if you're doing this every round and they're respecting it too much, then take short. Like maybe call your rotator player over and say, we're going to take it, we can leave blue closed. And then now like, if you're here with 2 players, you have like all of A. Like you can throw a flash here or something to peek this if you want. And now like, you can just send everyone back to A because you've got all the B from this one spot. Or you can like play from here, and then, because this is an off angle, because everyone coming out here will be clearing this, and then they're vulnerable to you. And then like when they open door, you can just... Anyways, yeah, that's short. That's what you need to know for sure. If you're the rotator player, the one thing you need to do every round is come here, aim at the dangly thing, jump throw. That's the initial monster smoke for this player, just so they can be gun out when the exec comes, if they like rush beat. And it saves their smoke to play with later, and you don't really need yours as a rotator. Yeah, then you have dealer's choice whether you want to like, you can go heaven and just like have a flash primed at the arrow for if they come, so you're ready to like join the fray. or you can play from graffiti. You might link up with your short player, maybe give him a cheeky boost, so he doesn't have to jump spot. Maybe like push short with him, or just like come here with a nade held in case they rush. And if it's all good, you can even go back to A and play off whatever the A guys are doing. A guys don't really have a lot to do util wise. You can one thing that's really good actually is this util set. This is like the new in thing. You molly playground, you smoke them off fountain, and now they're just sort of stuck here. I'll do that slower. What you do is you see this pole thing, you aim kind of between that and the crane, and then when you get to here, you middle click jump throw. A lot of middle click jump throwing, but it's good. It's actually, it looks harder than it is. And then for this one, I aim like halfway up this pipe thing between here and where it's the floor, so about there to the right, and I release when I get to there on the bench. Once you've done it a few times, it's actually pretty simple. They're actually both quite loose. You can do that with like that's the Yekindar flash. Now you can fight all of this, and you can even get to here before the fire dies, but you probably want to peek this with another flash if you want to take this. But the 2A players could do it together, or they can throw that util set and not do it, and it just makes the T's think about taking it. You can. I used to throw this nade all the time in old CS, but that's like a meaty damage nade, which would be even better if they're like blocked off here and they're kind of waiting, and it's like headshot level as well. Yeah, and then you just pick a setup between you, go down blue, play with your short player. There's a lot of like synergy in this map. That's all I got for CT that you need to know. It's like I need like a couple of nades for each position. On T side, what have we got? The only like default nades you need is for the B short player who wants to aim at the bottom left of this B. It's another middle click jump throw. You do it as you leave the shadow. So out of spawn it looks something like this. And then with that, you just, oh that's missed. So not like that. We'll fix that in post. There we go. With that, you'll get ready to smoke their molly. And then if they haven't made a sound cue, you can get all the way up to here and start like taking this fight. I mean, if you want, that's also very aggressive. But just having this space is really good because now like this guy can't just jump spot anymore. So he's got to like fall back, and they have to respect the fact that you can be up short at any point, which means this guy isn't free to just fucking jump spot to his heart's content. He might start getting a bit prang, and they might have to play 3B and not 2A. It just fucks them up a bit. And they can't like get free and fair on connector anymore because you're spotting this. Yeah, it's good to do as well if you're rushing monster, because it just means they can't play pillar. If you are rushing monster, something I think everyone should know is look up, middle click, it's before you get to the pipe. This pops above you, doesn't get you because you're in the fucking pipe, but murks everyone else. Like anyone watching people come out of the pipe. So even if it's mollied and this molly gets smoked, like this gets everything. It's too far back to affect heaven, but that's why you throw other flashes. But like if you were to all rush monster chaining those flashes, it's really strong. Especially if someone else is doing this molly, which you just can do on a rush as well. Aim to the left of this dude's eye. When you get to the bottom of the stairs, it's a middle click jump throw. But yeah, it's good. It's super loose as well. The other thing you can do for B rushes is one guy can hang back. I go stand here, look at the yellow sign, go up to where the top of the wall is, and jump throw, which is your mid-sight smoke. I'm not a huge fan of the smoke in this game because it gives like, this guy's got like a ratty smoke to play around now, and also if this guy throws like a defensive one way, or just not really one way in this game, but a defensive smoke, you haven't got a lot of space to maneuver now, and they've got a lot of stuff to play behind. But it might be worth doing. The other thing that is definitely worth doing are pillar flashes. This flash lands deep enough that it goes behind the pillar. So you can have some guy hang back, throw 2 of those. You can scale with them, and that flash really does get everywhere because it gets heaven, it gets graffiti, it gets the guy playing like everywhere is blind except your guys. It's really good. The way I throw this is look at this concrete block here, and I just aim for the bottom right of it, like a solid run throw, not like a 1-step thing, like a good like. It needs to go deep enough that it goes behind the pillar. Otherwise, if it lands there, it will just blind your team as well, and everyone will hate you. I know a lot of pros line up using the lampposts. I use this block because it's not like that. I use this block because it's easy to remember. Yeah. There's an execute you can do from here as well. Excuse me. You can smoke heaven. You can molly just between these 2, and you can flash wood wall. That flashes your entry flash. It like lands behind there. And you aim at the same concrete block thing that you did when you were throwing the other pillar flashes. And if you aim like, if you take this pipe and go down here, that's a deep pillar flash, which will land behind the pillar. It's the same concept. It won't get you from short. I think it will get monster. Yeah, because it lands deep that side. So that's how you throw the pillar flash if you're coming from B. But because you can smoke heaven out of spawn, but it's really difficult. It's just not worth it, honestly. If you come a connector, if they're playing the door open, always throw like a lurk smoke like this, just so they don't get info. And otherwise, you can't clear this without getting, like, you have to worry about being shot from short. It's a nightmare. Like, a run throw molly somewhere around here will normally get both of these angles. Yeah. There's not like a, sometimes it doesn't. Maybe you aim for that. Maybe that's the distract. I don't know. But it means that this is the only thing you need to clear. So you can do that and then. But that's all I got for connector. For A, if you have this and you need to take like, that's middle click jump throw, that's just jump throw. I'm not sure if we'll actually need to throw these kind of default smokes. That's just what you're supposed to do, but I feel like that won't happen. That's what I really got for A. And then execute wise on A, from here, this is mainly for me to be honest. That's bank, this is stairs, this is molly for truck, this is a W jump throw molly for dice, or whatever it's called. You want the molly, the smoke to be out here rather than like back here, because if it's back here, they can still play like here. You know what I mean? Flashes from the same spot, aim at this thing and jump throw, which will land on this wall, so they shouldn't get you as you scale, as long as you scale on the right. But they get this guy, which is like the only position not covered by the execute. But it might be worth only throwing one of those mollies, because otherwise it takes too long to set up. But yeah, that's all I got, I think. So that's all you really need for this map. At our level anyway. Yeah, good luck, have fun.